Hi, this is Chris Husted from Review Your Gear. Today we're going to talk a little bit about shallow water crankbaits for trolling for walleyes. These happen to be six of my most go-to lures, I guess you could say. There are a variety of baits out in the market, but when I want to get between, say, 3 and 8 feet of water, this is typically my arsenal. There are times where you may want to use a shad style bait, shallow runner, or just short line it. Number 5, number 7, shad wraps, flicker shads, things of that nature. But I tend to prefer the minnow style baits, as you can see here. Starting with the number 13 floating minnow, the Rapala. This is one of the oldest, I think, Rapala lures on the market. It's been around forever. I typically use either number 11 here, like the Fire Tiger, or the purple number 13. Those are my two preferred sizes. When the water gets dirty especially, I like a larger profile bait. New this year, and I'm excited to use, is the Berkley Hit Sticks. This is a number 13. They also make number 9s, 11s, different sizes, but I again went with the larger profile bait. This one, it just so happens, is a custom by DH Custom Baits. It looks very plain, but you know what? This was my favorite color in the original floating minnow, and Berkley did not come out with chartreuse, so I had a few of those painted up just because I had to. And then we have the Rapala Husky Jerk. This is another quietly unused bait, but it's got a little bit larger bill than the floating minnow. This is a number 11, and it will get down a couple feet deeper, so I tend to use these on the outside rods. And last but not least, the diamonds in the rough. If you're not familiar with Rapala Scatter Raps, you should. Scatter Raps are basically have the bill that is curved, and it has a unique action like no other crankbait. What I like to use these for is on the deep rods. These can get up to 7 feet deep, and the jointed is just dynamite. Some buddies out there, some guys will kill me for letting the cat out of the bag on that, but these number 9 jointed scatter wraps are dynamite too for walleye. So if I'm going to run planer boards, things of that nature, I'll start usually with my shallower, more subtle baits. If I am going to go with, say, a scatter wrap on the board shallow, you just got to keep it short line. But this year I will be putting a lot of the hit sticks to the test against the floating Rapala. So we'll kind of see, whether plastic or balsa wins. But should be a fun test. I'm Chris Houston, and that's your Review Your Gear tip.